buttons. They're cool. Okay, so I have to do shit over here as well. I don't know exactly what I'm killing, but I'm killing things over here. I think they're curing still. This music is so fun. It makes me happy. Even when it has no right to, it makes me happy. I hate you, Kieran. I'd like to take a moment to say that. Die in all of the fires ever created. Oh, cool, that little Buffy thing actually stays, so you're not only breaking free of it, you're actually immune to it for X amount of time. That's pretty neato. I like that. I like that. Because I know, there you go. Either I dodged it, or it just didn't work. Either way, I'm okay with it. I kind of forgot recovery spell is a thing I have. To be completely truthful. What is this? Greedy Daru. Okay, so that's a whole bunch of dewy shit. Okay, so I want to go north then. Great, now the damn thing is no longer in Asmodean control, so now it would benefit me to have the Kill the Occupation Commander quest. Whatever. Oh, this music is super... I want to use the word jazzy, but that is, like, literally not the correct word. Alright, moving out of the way doesn't do anything. This is not Terra. God, this game has some fucking great music in it, though. Yep. Singing off key, it's how I roll. This spell is another one I kind of forget that I have. Even though I do like it so, it is very pretty. God damn, I love the music in this game. So, basically what I'm learning is that the Mao are super territorial. They hate each other. They had Asmodeans because they're super territorial and they hate everything. And the Balar are just kind of like asshats. Is the long and short of it. Oh hey, how's it going, dude? I hope you don't mind, but I'm coming to kill you. I'm gonna get you, get you, get you, get you. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you, get you, get you, get you. Excuse me? I pressed the button, good sir. I certainly don't press that button, I can tell you that. Would you be willing to play Terra? It's been a while since I played that MMO. I actually have played it. Admittedly, it was months ago. But I actually did play it, and I very much enjoyed it. But that was one of those where I kind of wanted to start from the beginning. And how that whole, like, yeah, I'm never going to stream another MMO. I would totally fucking lie in a heartbeat if I could actually stream that. Because it looks like a super fun game to play. And it was a super fun game to play. I just kind of wish the controller support wasn't so, like, fucking terrible. It would almost be easier, from what I vaguely remember of it, it was almost easier to actually set up X-Patter and just pretend I'm using a keyboard than it was to actually use the controller support, because it had really weird issues where it was like the controller, like you see how I can actually change the speed that I'm panning the camera just a little bit. Like I can change the speed at which I'm panning the camera and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that wasn't there. That wasn't there in Terra. It was all speed all the time, and it was difficult to control. And from what and the button scheme of it was just weird anyway, but like I said, I only played it briefly. I think I played it to like level 10 or level 12 or something like that. And the one big thing, as stupid and petty as it sounds, the one thing that really bothered me the most about that game was, like, let me put it to you this way. I'm not the type that's like the sort of like the, you know, the feminism warrior, the feminazi, or whatever the hell people tend to call somebody who is like uses sex as like the defining characteristic of everything, good or bad. But the women in that game looked ultra slutty to the point where I kind of felt a little uncomfortable playing it. Especially playing the women. I actually played not the rock people. The, Shaz Muffins, I just blew that cooldown in the worst way possible. To the point where I actually played the, whatever, like I said, it wasn't the rock people, it were like the weird lizard people. The ones that could be, fuck, whatever healer it was. I can't even think of any of the names in there. But long story short, I played the least sexually appealing looking female character in the game that actually looked like an adult. I know there were those little furball Kieran things, but I played the one that didn't look like a slut, basically, because it bothered me a little bit. I'm a gamer. I play games all the time. I'm used to the whole, plate bikini sort of thing going on. Like, I'm not necessarily that bothered by it, and in fact, sometimes I'm kind of like, hey, cool, I can look totally sweet in this, you know what I mean? I can look really cute or whatever, you know, like Barbie's fucking dress up or whatever. But, I like blowing all of my cooldowns like that, even though they're now useless. But, there are times I can enjoy it, but that was to an extreme that made me feel somewhat uncomfortable. I kind of felt like that maybe I was not the target audience. You know what I mean? And again, I am not the type of person that normally easily says that. Usually I'm just kind of like, whatever. You know, like, it's a video game, big fucking deal. You know what I mean? Women are overly sexualized, men are overly macho, like 80% of the time, because men usually have to be, like, the super, barrel-chested, talking in a deep bass, sound like fucking James Earl Jones, or else you're not manly enough. It's the same for both sexes. Both sexes get hit pretty hard, but then you have to look like this, or else you're not lead enough for molten core. But that was a little overboard for me. Okay, so I totally missed like everything you just said because I was too busy rambling and not reading what you were saying. For Terra, yeah, you don't even need to set up. It has controller support. The men are ultra slutty too, so it even all out. The Amani, that's what they're called. That's right. Or that I understand it. Okay. That's what they were called, yeah, the Amani. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Amani were fucking badass looking. You know what I mean? The women were like, I mean, if you've seen, in WoW, like the Valkyr, or the ultra big, supposed to be like predecessor to humans according to WoW lore. They look like that. They were super buff looking. Maybe I'm like the anti-feminazi or something, because I usually tend to gear towards the female characters that are more like butchy looking. Because they look like they can kick somebody's ass, because, I don't know, maybe I'm compensating for something. I don't really know. Either way, they were badass looking. And, like, Terra had beautiful artwork, beautiful aesthetics. It's just, it's the type of game where, like, it would almost feel like something I would be ashamed of mentioning. I mean, I play WoW, okay? So I'm not really too stigmatized that much by the whole I play WoW thing. I tell people about it. Not everybody, because there are certain people of certain ages and certain demographics that probably would judge. I don't really care, but they would. But Terra is not the kind of game I think I'd be able to tell them about, because they would take one look at the artwork and be like, why is this person playing this? At least with WoW, it's cartoony. With Aion, it's, it has an Asian aesthetic sort of thing, but it's visually appealing, like, it's standard entertainment fare as far as, like, realism and all that kind of stuff, where the women are, always slim and sexy with huge boobs, and the guys are all barrel-chested. Like I said, as I mentioned, standard entertainment fare. Terra, yeah, that's a little bit farther. I mean, it has like boob jiggle physics, you know, like legit, honest to God, realistic boob jiggle physics, to the point where, as someone who is not a lesbian either, I am distracted by it. I don't want to be distracted by fake boobs, man. I don't like being distracted by real boobs. I don't like being distracted by fake boobs in real life. And I don't like being distracted by real boobs in a fake world. But it's one of those things where even as I'm not a lesbian, it's kind of hard to not look at it when it's like right the fuck there. You know, it's like plumber's crack. I don't want to look at some dude's ass crack, but if it's there, I feel strangely compelled to notice it. Where the hell did I get on this conversation? I am so sorry. This is why you shouldn't let me go on conversations. And that's absolutely correct. And Terra, they sexualize the males too. So the males look like super slutty too. And I mean that's what I meant by Terra, is that, I mean, like both sexes get it. It's you know, it is like super, like, just way, like, the sex appeal is turned up to 11, and it's kind of, it would be difficult to explain to somebody. I mean, even people who are in the video game know it would be a little bit difficult to explain, because I feel a little bit embarrassed. You know, I would be less embarrassed to say that I play, you know, a giant panda in WoW than I would be saying I play, you know, what are they called? Castigan? What the hell, like the dark elf equivalent? I think they're like Castigan, the one that have the deer horns on their head and shit. You know, I would feel a little bit harder to say that I play either sex of those, and I would be like, yeah, I play a panda. I play a giant cow. She's got horns on her head. She dances, she does the electric slide when she dances. Oh, no, Terra is a very fun game. It's really cool mechanics. Like, I really enjoy it. I just, you know, it's a bit of a pride thing where it's a little bit like, I'm not sure. Like, there's a point where it just makes me uncomfortable. Like I said, it's just a personal preference. It just weirds me out a little. What do I need to murder? But Karma Agent. Sup, bae? I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing. I should probably start doing that. Because this guy actually hits really kind of fucking hard. And he's starting to piss me off a little bit. I think Terra's great because it sexualizes everything equally. Yeah, but at what point does sexualizing something stop becoming a plus? Because, I mean, I give him credit for, you know, being equal opportunity slut, but, like, I don't want to be a slut all the time. You know, I mean, you know, I can sometimes transmog stuff to, you know, make a character look kind of whorish, and that's cool. But I also have, like, a collective 5 pixels, or whatever, you know. But, I mean, it's like Terra fucking, like, hard-coded it to make you look like an absolute metrosexual whore bag, and it bothers me, alright? Maybe I'm a prude, and I mean, I 100% admit that. I'm a total prude, and it's just like, it really bothers me, because it feels like it'll attract somebody that is into that specifically for that. They want the overly sexualized experience. They want Slutmaster 2000. And, like, I'm gonna be honest, and, you know, I only played to level 12. I only played for, like, 3 days, right? On and off. I read a lot of conversations about BDSM in the general chat. I mean, they were interesting. Don't get me wrong. You know, as somebody that considers psychology to be something of a hobby of hers, I found it, you know, very interesting to listen to the inner workings of that sort of, like, master-slave relationship. But, A lot of people, not just one, not just two, not like your standard WoW trade chat trolling. I mean like actual honest-to-God conversations about BDSM, about styles of BDSM, about what kind of positions they like the BDSM to be, and you know how they got into BDSM and why they like collars and why they like certain body piercings. And I mean like actual conversations between people who actively participate in BDSM. It wasn't the WoW trolling, it was an honest-to-God conversation about personal preference involving BDSM. I was level 12. Like, and I mean, this happened, I think, three times in 3 days and at different times, and I was just like, don't know. I might just dip set out a little bit. Maybe I just picked the wrong time of decade. So, though that is true, yes, like I said, they do sexualize both equally, so I can give them credit, because and again, in most Asian MMOs in general, you know, the women are whorebags and the guys are, like I said, again, barrel-chested, you know, boss men and all that kind of stuff. It's very male-dominated. And I'll give them credit, they went equally metrosexual for both, but it just... Great combat, though! It had some fucking really, really fun, engaging combat. And looked beautiful. Terrible voice acting, but I'm pretty sure every MMO, aside from maybe like SWTOR and parts of Final Fantasy XIV, has just absolutely awful, god-awful voice acting, including DCUO, which is such a shame, because it has fucking Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill in there, and the writing is so bad that it makes me want to cry. Those people are deserving of so much better than that. But I'm going off on a tangent again, but maybe that's why you guys watch, I don't know. If that's the case, I am sorry. What the hell am I trying to kill? Fang Snare and Watcher Drake. Fang Snare and Watcher Drake. Okay. To be fair, at this particular iteration and generation of gaming and MMOs, there really aren't a lot of MMOs out there that do anything special. I mean, you know, MMOs have become oversaturated to the point where it's, you know, they're old hat. You know what I mean? Just the same thing as, like, you know, roguelites or, you know, tower defense games were a couple of years ago or whatever. You know what I mean? They get overplayed. Everybody jumps onto the same formula thinking it will be the next big thing. It'll be the next WoW or the next WoW killer, and it doesn't always work like that, motherfuckers. But I liked the combat, if nothing else. Okay, what the hell else am I killing? I'm killing things. Don't know what I'm killing specifically. But it's something in this general area. Oh boy, there are fucking bots. I'm so thrilled. What am I murdering? The Karma Fang Snare. Okay. The next big thing will happen when people stop looking for the next big thing. That's exactly how the next big things happen, is that one of the best quotes I've ever heard was from, I don't think it was Bill Gates. I can't remember exactly who it was, but whoever this person was quoted as saying, people don't know what they want until they see it. And it's 100% true. People didn't know that they wanted, you know, chunky peanut butter until somebody came up with the idea and said, hey, why don't you try this out? You know, people didn't know that they wanted an MMO like World of Warcraft until it came out. People don't know that, you know, they wanted puffy Cheetos rather than the old school, like, crunchy kind, which, by the way, those predated the Cheetos we know of today, like those thin, crunchy ones that are now like the specialty version. Those were the original OG version. You know, the puffy ones were the ones that were popularized, I think, in like the 70s. But, you know, people don't know what they want until they see it. They may say, oh, I mean, you may see the odd person that's like, yeah, I want this. But a vast majority of people don't know they want something. They don't know they need something until it's there, until it's right there, and all of a sudden they're like, oh my god, I need this. Like, I love this. Why, you know, you need to do more of this. I mean, that's how the next big thing comes around, is having that, you know, that shock of, oh my god, why haven't I ever seen this before? Why haven't I ever done this before? That's how fads are created, because it's something new, or at least new to a generation or new to a group of people, and they're so enamored by it, but they want more than you could ever possibly get. Hence supply and demand. I need Fang Snare. Fang Snare, por favor. Where is this? Now, are you above or below? I see a little dot over here. Are you guys elites? I get the feeling that a lot of these people are elites now, and I'm getting a little bit scared. No elites thus far. Okay. I also get the feeling that they're like above a cliff. Yep. That's above a cliff. Okay. Well, since I'm going this way, I distinctly remember these guys being elites back in the olden days of yore. It's amazing the things that change in, you know, 8 years. Or 7 years. Has it been... No, it's 7 years, right? Came out in 2009. This is why I like playing with you guys. You can get me on weird-ass tangents that'll have me talking for about 25 minutes when I'm just randomly murdering stuff, and it makes it a lot more easy to pass the time while playing this, rather than trying to come up with my own bullshit commentary, which never really works. Because my mind goes in some weird tangents, but sometimes I need that little extra oomph. Gimme that juice, yo! Thank you for the hairpin. Where are you? Where you go? He's a bitchin' looking. I get the feeling I was actually supposed to be teleported here at some point. And that my walking up here was kind of a...
I've been waiting for you. Hurry up.
That is a lot of fucking quests. Okay, I have no time for that shenanigan. I want to go down there and... Okay. I'm probably going to commit suicide by doing this, but I want to see what's down here. I realize it's probably nothing. Also, nice textures, dude. Sweet textures, bro. Do you even texture? Will I immediately die? I haven't yet, but there's always a first time. Well, actually, that's not true. I have immediately died once while trying to visit the core, which went blue and from red at some point. Though I thought it was going to be cheeky and managed to self-res, but I jumped too far down, and I didn't float fast enough, which is very unfortunate. Anything? I like exploring. I'm at the Bakarma Barracks, in the middle of effing nowhere. Yep. Well, that was fun. The Eternal Speaker. Exactly. Damn it. That's how I roll. Okay, well, let's finish up this quest while I'm here, at least. My tummy's starting to grumble. It is like... Yeah, it's like after 9 o'clock. Okay, that would explain why I haven't eaten for several hours.
Hail, Deva.
That's a lot of quests. Damn it. The death of Tiamat wasn't the final victory we imagined. We've had reports that other Balar are now supporting Tiamat's remnants in the Bakarma Barracks. Even more irksome is we've lost our agent in the area. I'm blind without him. Our agent?
I've sent Fafnir to infiltrate the Bakarma Barracks.
Ah, it's that
He went
dude!
disguised as a Drakey. He had been sending us a steady stream of information until recently, when all communication ceased. Go, infiltrate the Bakarma barracks, and find him.
Who did the voice work for this? Did they pull a hobo off the street? I've sent Fafnir to infiltrate the enemy base. You sent his guys to Drakey.
I've sent Fafnir ahead. Go report to him for details.
Well, somebody with a thick accent. Maybe I'm just being a racist asshole. Okay.
Hail, Deva.
Hey, here's the Bruce Stonen quest, if nothing else. Do you always listen to IM BGM songs? Yes. I have the BGM music turned on because I think it's fucking amazing. Have you heard of Bruce Stonen? Yeah, I've been there once or twice. Not many wish to spend time there. Distant region, contaminated environment, almost a ghost town population. Not much of a draw. Still, some people find it their duty to serve there. Cert, the leader of the Reaper Squad, is one such person. I'd like you to go help him. Neato Petito. Alrighty, cool. Fudge muffins. Do I have any other quests I can turn in quickly? Let me see. A lot of them at the Hoarfrost tribe. Son of a bitch, that was the dude. Okay. But I think I did everything in that particular area except for talk to Gwendolyn, but I can just head back to the Hoarfrost shelter. There's no way to make it sound like I'm not saying horror, because it is H-O-A-R versus W-H-R-O-R-E. It is the literal same sound. It's Hoarfrost. Sure.
Aion's greatest gift to the weary traveler.
Yes, take me to the Red Mane Cavern, por favor. I don't like some of the Elios songs. Meh. I mean, I don't like some of the weird atmospheric background bullshit that had a tendency to play a lot in, not Asmodee, where's that place called? Morheim. Not a fan of those, but, you know, take them as they come. Some of the songs in here are hit and miss, but some of the battle music is baller. And by and large, I think the soundtrack is absolutely gorgeous in this game. It's very varied and just, it's very well composed. It actually has a theme, generally speaking, because I can tend to hear the same riffs in general in certain areas, even though I know they're, you know, variants of the same composition. There are a couple of themes that actually overlap throughout different compositions, so I can appreciate it, says the person who has no degree in, or really any appreciable knowledge of music to begin with, but shut up, basically.
Hope to see you again.
It's pretty, damn it, I like it. Have a good night, Max Helm. Thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. Let's see if I can turn in this quest before shit falls apart in a really big way. And by the shit falling apart, I basically just mean my internet deciding to be a complete asshat again. It's like a fucking ticking time bomb, dude. You have performed a great service. The Hoarfrost do not forget their friends or their enemies. Tell your masters in Pandemonium you will remember this when the time comes. You have my gratitude, Deva. With the derricks and breeders removed, they won't be defeated so easily. Or we won't be defeated so easily. Why is it still giving me items I can't use anymore?
Welcome.
I remember each of these, the faces of my warriors as I presented them. Oh. Now I kind of feel bad for them, to be honest. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's use that ring for... Is it this one? Yes. That is the correct one. Alright, neato. I should probably zoom out. There we go.
Welcome.
You have our gratitude, Deva.
Welcome. Welcome.
Hairpins and belt ornaments? Yes, please, and thank you. I'm gonna be fucking 49 before I even hit Bruce Stonen, damn it. We cannot depend on Asmodeans forever. We will regain strength and avenge our betrayal in the blood of the Balar. To do that, we must eat and warm ourselves. Yes, I have brought your damn Tega shit. Damn it. God, so needy. What about you, bud? What have you got for me?
Yes? Speak up.
Superlative work! For a chanter, you've done very well. As opposed to what? Your skill will be instrumental in dealing with the Balar forces in Belusland. Working together again, yap dappa dabba doo. Yabba dabba doo, and how about you? All that shit, gimme.
Yes? Speak up. Take care.
Alright, well that was fun. I gotta nuke some shit because I'm running out of space. It's not gonna let me extract because I don't have stuff in my cube. Damn it. My magical inventory cube is full again. How dare it. I probably should have paid attention to that. That's a tree. I should have paid attention to that before leaving, I'm guessing. Graki Workshop, do you have anything?
Watch it! Deva nearly stepped on Shugo's tent. Safe travels, Deva.
Indeed. It's very brainwashing. Hey, there's nothing wrong with adding a little bleach to the brain. It's good for character. So, there's nobody that I can sell shit to here? Like, literally nobody? Well, balls. Okay. Just throw some shit out then. Hold up a sec. Yes, extract the... Fuck. God damn it, Beavis. Okay. There we go. Alright, I have a space left. Yay. Yes, extract the shit that I don't need. I actually don't think I can expand my cube. It's either 3... Hey, I can! Cool! I didn't know I could do that. I thought I wasn't able to. It didn't let me to before. 3 million Kina for 9 extra slots. Worth it! Actually, you know what? I may be able to sell those, maybe. It's not often you see a gold drop. So maybe a twink or something will be able to do that. Oh, cool, I learned something new. Now, I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be able to use... No, I can. Hot damn. Cool. I was not aware that I was able to do that, because I thought I had... Last time I did that, I just got some air spat out at me. Neato. I like learning stuff. A couple more of that. A couple more of this. A utility lockbox that I can go ahead and repair. Oh wow, I didn't realize that after opening that up you get a whole shitload of... Okay. Damn, there's a lot of inventory space you can get in here now. Alright. Neato. Alright. I like learning stuff. You know what? I'm getting suddenly very, very sleepy. So I think what I'm going to do, in spite of the fact that I just flew here, is I'm actually going to go ahead and head on back to Belusland Town. And I might just call it for the evening. You're not very good at making Kina. Do you come in here specifically to be a dickbag? Because you're good at it. And I actually have several million Kina and, you know, and other alts and all that kind of stuff. But that is irrelevant. The Kina is not necessarily the issue here. Now, let me see here. Let me go sell something, well, what I have left of it anyway. Not very much. Let me drop some things off real quick.
For Asmodee.
See, 26 million Kina right there, and I think my other alts have 3 to 6 million respectively, so I realize that is also still chump change in the grand scheme of things, where everything is like 350 billion kin and all that. All the same, suck it.